Today's video is brought to you by Monk Pack Keto Protein Bars. They're pretty good. I like them. I eat them. I want to talk to you a little bit about what I'm seeing with this Kyle Rittenhouse thing and all these protests that I'm seeing on YouTube right now. You know, I'm seeing signs. People are carrying signs. Here's my sign that says, "Abolish the police." Abolish the police. The police arrested Kyle Rittenhouse. That's why he was prosecuted. So the police arrested him, and the jury found him not guilty. So you want to abolish the police? Okay, so I guess that means you're stupid, because it doesn't make any sense to me at all. What else? They want to abolish self-defense. So what they want the laws to be in our country is that if somebody attacks you, whoever's stronger wins. Period. End of story. So, you know, if I jump on you, I can beat the crap out of you. You're not allowed to shoot me. If you shoot me, you go to prison. If I jump on you and I beat the crap out of you, unless I got a lot of money, I'm probably not going to do a day in jail. Government's probably not going to be interested in going after me. Government's interested in going after Kyle Rittenhouse, but are they interested in going after somebody without a lot of money? Somebody who's out there running around beating the crap out of people? Probably not. Probably not. So, they're burning down cities. They're burning down cities because Kyle Rittenhouse got off. Or maybe they're thinking about it, or maybe they're threatening to do it. I don't know. I'm watching a lot of stuff on YouTube right now, and I'm seeing a lot of rioting, a lot of protests, a lot of threats. And that's where this all started. Well, we're not going to go out and shoot people. We're going to go out and burn buildings down to the ground, and hopefully nobody gets caught in the fire and dies. And that makes us better than somebody who is out helping people, and maybe he was doing it for attention. Maybe he wanted to be a superhero. I don't know. I don't think he wanted to be a murderer. So we're going to go burn cities down and put other people's lives in jeopardy. Because we're violent American animals, we're trash, and that's what we do. We destroy our own towns when somebody in a completely different city, nowhere's near our city, because, you know, we're in Oakland, or we're in New York, or San Diego, wherever these stupid protests are going on. Something happens in Kenosha, Wisconsin, so we're going to burn our town down. Why? What's that going to do? Well, nothing. It's going to get people hurt. It's going to cause insurance rates to skyrocket. It's going to cause the cost of things to go up. It's going to make business owners really, really mad. It's going to put people's lives in jeopardy. Maybe a couple people burned to death. No big deal, right? Because that's not murder. It's not self-defense. It's just done in the name of rioting, looting, destruction, and oops, somebody got burnt, somebody got hurt. Oh, man. All these people who riot, all these people who go out there and, you know, protest, but, you know, not peacefully. You know, what do they say? No justice, no peace. What's the definition of justice? What you wanted to have happen, what you think justice is. That's your definition of justice. Apparently, you're wrong. Maybe you should accept it when you're wrong. And then you're going to say no peace. Well, then that means that your protest is a riot. If it was a protest, it would be a peaceful protest. But you're saying no justice, no peace. So I guess that means your riots are not peaceful. What else are they talking about here? Racism. The only time racism is ever involved is when people bring up race. When people use the phrase white supremacy, that's racist. Why is it racist? Because you're talking about race. Being white, that's a race. How does white supremacy play into Kyle Rittenhouse? Because he's white? Is he white? I don't know. I don't know him personally. Is Biden white? I don't know. I don't know him personally. Does that make Biden a white supremacist? I don't know. He's president of a country. I'm sure he's richer, a lot richer than Kyle Rittenhouse. I don't think Kyle Rittenhouse was rich at all. But somehow Kyle Rittenhouse had white privilege, and somehow he's involved in white supremacy, according to the signs that I'm seeing on YouTube, according to rioters and protesters. White supremacy. What is supreme about Kyle shooting people, being charged with 3 murders or 2 murders and a half a murder, or whatever you want to call it, 2 murders and whatever else he got charged with for shooting the guy in the arm? Who cares? What is supreme about putting a young man on trial and destroying his life and putting him in jail and having him have to come up with $2 million to bail himself out and torturing him and having him go through legal fees and destroying his life? What is supreme about that? What is so special? What is privileged? What is privileged about being put through that? How about all the people out there who are rioting who haven't been put through anything? What about all those? What about the white people who are out there rioting and protesting and being violent and whatever they're doing, and they're not getting charged with anything? But yet this young man got charged. What is supreme about that? What is privileged about getting charged with the crime? Nothing. And they're saying Kyle Rittenhouse, last thing I saw on a sign, Kyle Rittenhouse, they are saying, some signs say he's a racist killer. He's a racist killer. In my mind, a racist killer is somebody who kills members of another race, not your own race. And unless you're saying he's a racist killer because he was killing racist people, because if I remember the videos right, one of the gentlemen he killed was running around yelling and screaming and calling people the N-word. Now, that's pretty racist. So maybe when they say Kyle Rittenhouse is a racist killer, what they mean to say is he killed racist people. I don't know, is that bad? Probably. Probably shouldn't kill racist people. But Kyle wasn't racist. The people he killed were racist. The evidence of that is clear. The guy's yelling the N-word. Nothing any of the rioters, protesters, because they're out protesting, just looking for more trouble. They can't just be home. They want attention. They want to be on YouTube. They want to have their signs out. How are they any different than Kyle? Kyle wanted attention, maybe, I'm assuming, maybe, possibly. He wanted attention for being a 17-year-old kid who was running around a dangerous area trying to help people because he wanted to be a hero. And he brought a gun with him, presumably because it was a dangerous area, a dangerous place to be. And, maybe he shouldn't have been there. Maybe a person with more common sense and intelligence wouldn't have been there. But in this country, being stupid isn't a crime. Having poor judgment isn't a crime. Putting yourself in the wrong place when you should have just stayed home and stayed safe isn't a crime. If all these things were crimes, then all of you protesters with all your signs running around all these cities saying no peace, all of you would be charged with crimes and you'd all be in jail. But you're not going to get charged with crimes because you're friends with all the prosecutors. And because you guys probably don't have any money. And the prosecution isn't going to go after anyone who doesn't have money, who can't pay fines, who can't be penalized and can't benefit the government. Those people are going to get let go. If those people get arrested, they're going to get let out of jail. Get out of jail free card. It's like a Monopoly game, but you don't have to have any money. So I'm going to keep watching, and I'm going to keep commenting on these Kyle Rittenhouse protests, and I'm going to watch to see if any of it gets violent. And see if anybody burns anything down, anybody destroys anything. And if they do, these are the animals that need to be locked up. And all of these American trash people who run around destroying this country, they all need to be scooped up and locked up until there aren't any of them left. Because they're not trying to accomplish anything. They're not trying to abolish slavery. They're not fighting for women's lib. They're not trying to get the right to vote. They're not even trying to get the right to not have to wear a face mask or take a vaccine. They're trying to get a young man who was scared for his life and shot people because he didn't know what else to do to be put behind bars for the rest of his life. Because they've never been in that position. They've never been attacked by people who have nothing to lose. People who, if they get in trouble for attacking you, will not spend a day in jail because they have no money and nothing to lose, and government doesn't go after people like that. Think about it. Monk Pack. the preceding announcement was paid for, or actually not paid for, but was still sponsored by, but not technically sponsored by, Monk Pack. But I eat them, so they gave me the energy to do this video. Peace.